welcome back to our channel.
Yeah, Lauren's been taking over my channel. So this is my sister Lauren, and then today our sister Lindsay's joining us too. And we are gonna make retro Christmas cat paintings. So you might have seen I love to make cat paintings in mid-century style with retro stars. So I thought it'd be fun for Christmas to dress them up with a Santa hat and a little elf hat, so you could have some fun festive decorations with cats. So they're each going to do their own, and we'll walk you through all the steps. You want to say hi?
Hi.
The first thing we want to do is paint a background on your canvas. You can make your painting more neutral or more colorful. You could have like fun, vibrant background. So just pick a color that your snowflakes will show up against at the end. For the next step, once your background is all painted, I like to use a pencil to kind of sketch in the cats. What I do is I do bowling pin bodies for the cats. So about on the first third, I start with the first bowling pin. Yeah, make sure there's room at the top for the football heads and the Santa and elf hats.
Told you, Bob Ross.
Lindsay says she's Bob Ross.
Well, that's after Lauren called me Jeff Ross.
Because she was cracking jokes. Once you like the placement of the bodies, then we can add the heads. And the heads are just a simple little pointy football shape.
Lindsay's doing it back. Bob Ross, Lauren.
Yeah. She knows.
The black and the That's gray.
Yeah, she's doing, because the black and the white
This
makes
is
the
gray.
in the middle. For the tails, I do basically a little S. It just comes around the left and the right, the outsides of the cats. And you want it to be a little skinnier at the top. And then we were debating if you should do the ears first or the hats first. And I'm going to try just doing the ears first and have them be slightly behind the hats. And you want to give plenty of room for your hats, so I'm going to put them toward the outside of the cats. And the ears are just little triangles. So you just need one color for the main cat body, another color for your second cat, and then a shared color for their belly in the middle. Look who we found crying outside the door. Charlie, want to say hi to everybody?
The inspiration for cat paintings.
Yeah. You like Lindsay's painting?
It's an echo.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. Echo is our neighbor cat that's been stressing Charlie out because he's been coming around the yard and inspecting our property, and Charlie's getting very upset. But it's okay.
Oh, dear Jeff Ross over there.
Yeah. I know, a little bully.
Yeah, for Halloween, your colors would look good for Halloween. We're doing a Christmas theme. You can switch it.
It looks good for Christmas. Cute. Are you switching to Halloween?
No.
Okay, so I got my first cat body done, and now I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side with my second cat. Lauren's got her second cat filling in. Yep, Lindsay's just about done with both cats, and then she can add the little ears. Looking cute. Good job. We got some real painters in the house.
Been painting since 2 years old. The wall?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tell everybody what you used to do to the wall.
Well, I was such a wise child. I wanted to write on the wall, but I would write my sister's name instead, so they would think that it was her and who did it.
My name. She would write my name on the wall to try and frame me for her crimes.
Evil genius over here.
It's called middle child, is what that is. Okay. just make sure if you're mixing a color to mix up plenty for whatever section you're doing. I'm mixing apple barrel, bright magenta, and white. Oh crap.
Little white there. Cut!
And now I just splattered all white all over my painting.
Oh. No.
Don't mix your paint right next to your painting if you're gonna splatter paint all over the canvas. Hot tip. This is why I like to keep a wet towel.
Who's doing the hats already?
Wow, Picasso.
She's moving on. Told you I was making a heart. Aww.
Aww, how cute. Look at Lindsay's idea. She turned the two hats in to make a little heart. Okay, I was able to rub off or paint over most of the white splatter that I got on my painting. So now I'm ready to move on to painting my pink cat, except this still feels too Pepto-Bismol. I'm gonna try a little bit of red and more white. I'm gonna mix it over here. Okay, I think I like this color. Meanwhile, my sisters are almost done, but I'm gonna get started on my second cat. 2 cat bodies done, so now I'm ready to do the white belly, white eyes, and white fur around their little hats. And when you get to the eyes, what I do is 2 more football shapes, just like the head, but smaller. So do 2 little white footballs, and then turn and do 2 black footballs as your pupils.
I only got one good eyeball. The rest sucked.
Yeah, I think Halloween.
Told her.
No, they look cute. Yeah, they look very good. You get a lot of the cat's personality with the eyes. I should have painted the leg first and then the white. Okay, almost done. I painted over the white fur on the hat with the pink. Now I'm going to go and touch that up, add some more white fur, and then do the second kitty's hat. Lindsay's working on her stars, and she's got her hats all done. And Lauren's all finished with her little orange cat and black Christmas kitties. Try mixing a parrot blue and new shamrock with some white to see if we can make kind of a mint color.
The stars 3D.
Oh, cool. She adds some texture. She gets some dimensional stars.
They were supposed to be
snowflake stars.
Well, yours was supposed to be Halloween. No, it wasn't. Barbara. To you, Lauren. Lindsay. You only put one here.
You can also do little cat colors at the very end if you just do a simple little rectangle underneath the head right there. So that's another spot to add some Christmas colors and detail. I'm gonna make mint green collars for each cat to tie in that color. And add some collars, Lauren.
Just mess it up.
Lauren just owned her cats.
Okay, I got my football shaped eyes and my little mint green elf hat, pink Santa hat. So now I'm going to add some little football shaped black pupils. The eyes are in place and now it just needs some snowflakes or stars. So usually I do like an asterisk shape for little retro stars, and I like to do like 2 or 3 asterisks and then some white dots, and that'll be our snow. Okay, start on our little snow dots. So I just kind of like push down and twist to make a little circle.
That would have been nice to know 30 minutes
We
ago.
were going so fast. Skipping ahead.
Just
You
kidding.
can add one now.
She already added them. She just didn't know the technique.
We're almost done. We've got all of our snowflakes and little snow dots in place. But my sisters forgot the very last step, which is signing your name. So you can sign somewhere on the front or you can sign on the back if you don't want it showing up in your display. So here are our final paintings, our little retro Christmas cats. They're really fun and you can see you can do all different kind of styles if you want different details, like Lindsay did her heart-shaped hats, how they meet in the shape of a heart. And you can try different colors of cats like pink or orange and customize it to what your cats look like if you want. And just add your cute little Santa and elf hats, and then once you get your snowflakes on there, it's very festive. Anything you want to add?
We'll be back to regular programming next week.
Well, I don't know about next week, but at some point, yeah, this is my sister's last day here. So it was fun having them on the show. Lauren and Lindsay took over my channel. What about ringing the bell?
Don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.